Discount to Why Guy. I'm back again with another review. We're still doing Sake Sundays. I forgot about Sake Sunday. It just came off of Merlot month, and it's the holiday season, and doing a bunch of different wines now. Sparkling wines coming up, but I got some surprises for you when it comes to sake and sparkling sake, right? So it's going to be fun. But with Sake Sundays are not done. We're still going to throw those in, and next year is going to be more and more and more. So now, for those who are new, I try to select sakes that you can purchase wherever you live and you watch this video. You may be able to purchase some of these sakes. So I try to do that. And sometimes the sakes you have to purchase online. I will indicate, in the video, or indicate inside the description if you have to purchase this particular sake online. Now, we're going to be going back to SakéOne. Now, this is domestically made sake. There's a lot of sakes that do come from Japan, but this is going to be domestic out of Oregon. I've reviewed a couple of their sakes before, and I'll put the link to the videos at the end of this video so you can check those out, see what I thought about those. Momokawa is going to be this here, Momokawa Diamond. All right, so now, for those who are new, as I said, I try to get sakes where you can go and find those sakes and you can taste them yourself and let me know in the comments what you think about them. So, Momokawa, out of Oregon, from SakéOne. The rice is sourced out of California. Believe it or not, in Sacramento, California, there's a huge rice growing area in California. So a lot of people will get their rice, from the Sacramento area in California. This has a rice polishing ratio of 58%. What that means is, 42% of the surface of the rice is polished off or milled off, to get more down to the pure part of the rice itself, to give you a much more cleaner product here. All right, 3 ingredients for sake, all right? Rice, water, koji, 3 ingredients, very simple. Vegan friendly, gluten-free friendly, if that's a thing, but gluten-free, and also kosher in this particular case. 14.8% alcohol. You can find this retail price, depending where you are, anywhere from maybe $13.99 to $17.99. Okay, you'll find this retail at. So now when you see this on the shelf, there's 2 different blue bottles. All right, this is going to be the diamond. So the diamond here in this case is going to be medium dry. Then you have the silver, which is also the blue bottle, which is going to be crisp and dry. So it's going to be drier than this one, right? Then you're going to have the green bottle, if you can find it out. The green bottle is going to be organic, okay? And also the other blue bottle is tokubetsu, meaning especially made. But the green bottle is organic and it's going to be rich and full, okay? So Junmai Ginjo, now we're talking about levels. We have Junmai, okay? Junmai meaning pure sake. Okay, it's not diluted with anything else. It's just pure sake. So Junmai, we have Junmai Ginjo, 2nd level. Junmai Dai Ginjo, 3rd level. Here we're gonna go Junmai Ginjo, 2nd level. Okay, 2nd level quality. All right, so we'll give this a taste and see what we think about it. So Momokawa from Oregon. Now I've been very impressed with the sakes I've had from SakéOne in the past. And I hope that this is not going to be any exception, to the rule. All right. So now, here's something else about sake. So you look at sakes, and most of the sakes you look at is clear. There may be some hues of green or yellow, but most of the time it's going to be clear. But here's the most remarkable thing about it, is that there's going to be so much happening aromatic-wise when you smell that sake. Okay. Of course, you're going to have the rice. It's made from rice. You smell the rice, but there's going to be so many other elements, on the nose when you smell this sake. Just like wine, it's made from grape. When you smell the wine, depending on how it was made, it was aged in a French barrel, it was aged in an American barrel, it was aged in a different kind of barrel, it was aged in a bourbon barrel. Same thing. Excuse me, same thing here. The yeast that was used. All these things contribute to what those aromatics are going to be, and also to the taste. So now, for the Momokawa sake, melon notes here. Subtle citrus. And then I'm going to go with apple, okay? And when I say melon, there's an element of like muskmelon or maybe cantaloupe. It's like, I'm going with muskmelon, but there's that element of melon sweetness, on the nose, just ripe melon, okay? So I'm going to still stay with musk. Ah, man, that just smells so good, so clean, so refreshing. And I want to say pear, but I'm going to go with apple. I'm going to stick with apple here. I mean, that's the thing, as I said, when you smell it, things change. But, you know, it is from rice. So let's talk about the rice. Can you smell any rice? Now, the rice here, it's so aromatic with the fruit qualities. Rice, for me, is, you know, after you finish cooking a pot of rice and you take that lid off and you smell it, that's what I get here, you know, when it comes to rice. You have steamed rice, you have cooked rice, you know, so different many ways that the rice is cooked, you know, so and even rice that's steamed and cooked in the oven, it cooks different than rice that's steamed in the pot on the stove. You know, so all different types, right? Oh, wow. So definitely. Now, just like wine, I want acidity. I want a lively sake. I don't want a flat sake. Right? I want a lively sake. So let's give you a two-step process. First step for acidity. Love the way it makes my mouth water. Again, that melon fruitiness is still there. Wow. Now, tannins. When you talk about tannins, you don't really get those in sake. I mean, I think in terms of a white wine when I'm drinking sake. I mean, there is some tactile feel to it, but it's very subtle. It's a lot more smooth when it comes to sake as compared to white wine. That doesn't mean that it can't happen. It also doesn't mean that some sakes aren't aged in barrel. They are. You know, and I'm still trying to find one so I can show it to you. So, now, nice fruit, smooth, nice acidity, you know, very pleasant here. Now, the Junmai Ginjo, let's say Junmai Ginjo, best served chilled or very cool. Junmai, you can go chilled, you can go cool, you can go warm, you can go a little bit warmer, you know, I want to say hot, you know, maybe like 100 degrees, you know, so that's Junmai. But best served chilled to bring out those fruity elements, you know, but you can let it work on your palate and see how it changes. So, Momokawa, the diamond label, medium dry, it does have a soft fruitiness to it. Medium dry would agree, you know, but just has a very overall pleasant feel on the palate and for tasting. So there you have it. It was Wisconsin Wine Guy saying to you as always, or I should say sake guy, saying as always, let your palate be the guide on selecting your sake. I got more sake to bring to you, and I'll see you next time. Come by.